Hello, this is the second in a series of training videos on how to manage the content, the products, user accounts, etc. on the Sempac site. So here's the front end of your site, obviously. Here is the back end. This is what we call the dashboard. This is where you will land when you first get logged into the account. Here on this page, you will see this little module right here called Sempac Tutorial Videos. There's a generic series right here that is not specific to your site. If you want to learn a lot about WordPress, a previous developer made these for us. They can be quite useful. But if you scroll down here, you will see the other videos. This first one here is the one I made for Brett on how to update the order that the products display in. And this one I'm making now, and all subsequent ones will also be added here. So there will be more scroll here, and as you can see, the what the video is about shows right here. You can play it right here in this window. You can launch it in YouTube, whatever it is you want to do to see how things should be done. There are some things that will show up here on this main dashboard. You can rearrange these elements and move them around for your own personal view. It will only change how you see it, not how other people see it. So everybody has their own user account. They can customize this view however they want. And the first thing I'm going to show you here is how to manage just text content for regular text pages on the site. So here on the home page and like the careers page, stuff like that. Let's start with the careers page. So we'll come right back here to the dashboard. We come right down here to pages. We click on that and it will show us all of the pages on the site. I'm looking at these in alphabetical view. If they're not alphabetized and you would like to see them that way, you can just click on the title column right up here and it will put them in alpha order. There's not very many pages on the site, but if you do need to search for something, you can come right up here. Same when you're on the products page or any other pages, you can always do a search for a particular item there. In any case, we're going to come right here to the careers page. Give it a second to update there. So it's obviously a little bit of a different view, but you'll get used to it, I think. As you've noticed probably already, I like to keep a tab open for the front end and the back end of the website so that I can click back and forth between the two views. We'll do this a couple of times so that I can just show you. As we see here, there's a careers heading. That's the one that's here floated over the picture of the mountain. So if you want to change that, you can do that right here. Here we've got want to be a part of the Sempac team and this text, which obviously corresponds to this and this. So if we need to update any of this text, we just simply come right here. You'll see as I hover over any of these elements, I get a little green edit bar. And I can just click on the pencil right here. You can see if I hover over it, it says edit text block, and that's what we want to do. So this window opens up for us. It floats over the top of everything else. We can resize this, give ourselves a little more room to work in so we can see all of the text at once. Most of these editing tools will look familiar to you. They're just like Microsoft Word. So we've got bold, italic, bulleted list, different text alignments, etc. Just come right in here, insert our cursor, and there we've got some text we've added into the site. So we can hit Save Changes. We see it here. Now it doesn't immediately get saved to the front end of the site. If we were to try to leave this page without hitting Update here, it's going to warn us that we have not changed we have not saved our changes. So I guess if this can be used technically as an undo sort of situation, if you did make some updates and then maybe you got distracted and you don't remember what you did anymore and you don't want to commit to those changes, you could just go ahead and leave the page. In this case, we're going to hit cancel so that we can update and save those changes. And now if we come to this front end of the site and we hit refresh, we'll see that here is our new text. If you are going to copy and paste text into the site, I am going to strongly recommend that you use this tool that eliminates formatting from that text. So you can see if I have a Word document here and I were to, have some things that were formatted here in strange ways, and I come here and I copy and I paste that in, it may or may not bring it in. It's best to just not, because it will often bring in that formatting. And so what I would normally recommend that you do is you click this Paste as Text button, and that way when you paste it, it's going to remove any of that formatting from the text for you. If you want to add a link into your text, you can just highlight the text, come right up here to what looks like a chain link, and click on that. It will give you a field where you can just write in the link. I think it's usually much better to just go to this little gear right over here on the right-hand side and click that. That's going to give you a list of everything on the website. You can link directly to a particular product. Obviously, there's a lot to sort through here. So once again, we can just use the search function to limit our options, and there's our contact page. So we can click on contact. It writes the link for us right up here. We hit add link. There it is. We hit save. Once again, we come right over here to this update, either one of these on the right-hand side. We click that. Come to the front end of the website, hit refresh. This is now turned into a link for us, and we can click on that, and sure enough, it takes us to the contact page. You can do the same thing with images, whatever it is that you want to do to turn into a link using that same sort of functionality. If you want to link to a website that's outside, you want to link to a partner of yours or anywhere else, I'm going to suggest that you first go to that page, make sure that the link is correct by actually typing that in, and then instead of trying to write it, we're just going to copy it, come right back here, we'll click on edit. Again, we come right back to this little gear option, and this time we're going to paste that link directly in up here. And then the other thing that we're going to do is, because we're linking to something that's outside the website, we're going to click open in a new tab. We'll hit update, we'll hit save, and the difference that makes for us is that now when we click this link, it will do exactly that. It will open that link in a new tab, so that then when they're done looking at that content that's outside of your website and they close that tab, the Sempac site is still here and they haven't completely left you behind. I think that's all we're going to do right now for text editing and writing links, and we will add more lessons into the next video. Thanks.